For the first time since the coronavirus pandemic began, Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas is traveling abroad. The 85-year-old will meet with King Abdullah in Jordan and then Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. Regional analysts say the trip may be intended to bolster the PA's geopolitical stance in the region, which right now appears isolated, especially in the wake of the agreements Gulf states recently signed recognizing Israel.
The Arab world has for a long time supported the Palestinian cause and has supported the Palestinian cause actively in terms of political support and in terms also of financial support. However, it seems that many Arab countries believe that the Palestinian Authority is not as sensitive to the needs of these Arab states as they are towards the Palestinians.
So the trip could be a way for Abbas to mend fraying ties with Gulf states that have normalized relations with Israel. The PA's recent decision to reinstate ambassadors to the UAE and Bahrain after recalling them as a response to the Abraham Accords between Israel, the United Arab Emirates, and Bahrain could show the PA is ready to put the past to rest. Abbas also recently restored security cooperation with Israel, which was severed in response to Israel's announcement it intended to annex parts of the West Bank. The annexation, meanwhile, has been on hold since the Abraham Accords were signed. Palestinian sources tell I-24 News that Abbas has decided to shelve reconciliation talks with its rival Palestinian faction Hamas for now, and with it the idea of upcoming Palestinian elections, as he is waiting to see what the new U.S. administration will bring.
Well, I think the PA has high hopes from the Biden administration. I think they hope that the new U.S. foreign policy would actually become more balanced toward the Palestinians and the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The U.S. playing the role of moderator between the Palestinians and the Israelis, and to a certain degree not taking the Israeli side. However, they need to realize that the U.S. administration has a long list of priorities, both in terms of domestic U.S. affairs and in terms of its foreign policy.
And Abbas hopes the Palestinian cause will make that list.